This whole fucking thing, I think, with Sweet Baby Inc.
If they don't see the value in what you're asking for, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them.
As an example, right, with entertainment.
With the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
You have so many normal just gamers, people that don't even do the culture war shit, right? That are calling this stuff for what it is, sounding the alarm on what it is. And there are folks out there that still think that we just are conjuring up a fucking boogeyman, which I would argue, you want to talk about projection, that's how they treat us, right? Is more or less they act like we're the ones seeing ghosts when it's like, I don't know, man. That seems to apply a lot to you because you fundamentally don't understand what it is that we're saying. And it seems like you're purposefully doing that, right? It's like the whole women bit, right? It gets me every fucking time where it's, you get a female Reva, okay? One of a lot of fans of Reva, okay? Well, what does that mean, Ass? You don't like black people?
Yes.
You don't like women?
Black women.
Yeah. You're not a fan of them at all existing in media.
No, it's got nothing to do with actual character. I mean, we are talking about Reva, the woman who survived Order 66 by taking a lightsaber to the chest from Anakin. Don't worry about it, folks. Don't think about it. Who then decided that she would go do anything in her power to get revenge for those fallen Jedi by hunting and murdering Jedi.
Makes sense. Very likable. And if you disagree,
but I was hunting and murdering those Jedi so that I could get closer to Darth Vader so I could eventually kill Darth Vader. I just had to kill and hunt a bunch of Jedi to avenge the Jedi that were hunted and killed. Do you not see how fucking retarded that is?
But no, it's because she's black.
No, it's because she's black and female. And that's why.
Yeah, that's why you don't like her.
Yeah,
right?
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with any of those aspects. It's because black and women.
Black and vag. Yeah,
black and vag. That's the problem. That's the issue. But again, these people aren't. The reason I brought that up is because these people aren't listening to jack shit anybody is saying. So when you call it out and you're in front of it often, if you have been discussing this for what it was, they called you crazy. And then it has the outcome, the exact outcome that you said it was going to have, where this is not a sustainable practice, which is, I think, what most of us were saying. When you were on the front end of the Star Wars shit and you're like, the direction that this is going is not the direction that's going to be sustainable. People are willing to give you the benefit of the doubt for making a bad movie or two that not even bad, just something that didn't, say, sit well with the overall audience. They'll give you a lot of leeway with that. But you can't just repeat it time and time and time and time again, double down in public when you're talking about it, taking shots at passionate fans. You can't do any of that. That's not that's not a recipe for success, which leads me actually to the next thing that I wanted to talk about, because it's something I'm very passionate about. I think the perspective is lost here because for all those years, was talking about Marvel and DC. I spent a lot of time editing videos. I gained the knowledge over all these years on these various characters that, and yeah, there was a universe happening at the time with both major companies that maybe was arguably at its peak at that time. And I was covering all of it. Okay. Some was more of a, just objective. What happened? I used to do like my Who is Thanos series. A lot of y'all found me through that. It was one of the first series that I did on comics where I was just going through the history of Thanos. And I say this because I'm coming at the end of the day from the perspective of a fan, not a hater, not someone that doesn't like this shit, not someone that wants to see it destroyed just for the sake of it being destroyed. As far as the brand is concerned, I'm coming from the perspective of someone that has spent quite literally decades investing time, effort, and a whole lot of fucking money on various things that has been produced under the brand known as Marvel and under the brand known as DC. So I think that the reason why I keep saying this perspective is lost there, because that's we're not coming from that, oh, well, we just hate fucking everything, or we just hate this shit. It doesn't need to. No, it's like, bro, I like this shit. I really, really would love for you to continue to produce the things it is that made me fall in love with this brand. I've built a lot of friendships through it. Fandom, people that I've met, my connection with them has been through stories, characters that were created under this wing, right? Okay. Not a hater. Where I think the mainstream cats, where I think or let's say the creatives, using that loosely, that are now in control of this stuff, whether it be access media types, whether it be these weirdos who I'm not going to call them shields. I don't know what you would call them, but they are it's like they act like what I see does not fucking exist, and it's not a thing.
Hostage victims.
I guess you can call them that, right?
Stockholm syndrome.
Whatever it may be, they conflate that shit with a general hater. Those are two different things.
Eric, we had Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi in the Kenobi series.
Hello there.
Stood by a laser fence that you could fucking walk around, and he had to try and pretend that he couldn't get through. That's the level of retardation we're dealing with. It was not just a fucking Reaver. It's a Reaver. It's an Obi-Wan. It's a Leia. It was a fucking everything problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had a humdinger of a show set up. A Jedi like Obi-Wan, while looking after Luke, while looking over Luke, reflecting on how his relationship with Anakin fell apart, reflecting on maybe what he could have done. Where were the signs? Where were signals? Where could I have done better? Why did our friendship fall apart? How did it get to where it got? You could have this wonderful show based around that. No, we just got actual fucking retardation.
Yeah.
It's the writing which is failing because they're hiring people who don't even fucking like this shit in the first place. Don't even fucking like it, know nothing about it.
May actually despise at least the people that are fans of it. You can make that argument.
But we see that all the time. Oh, I'm here to destroy your
oh, that's what he said. I'm gonna take his word for it. That's what Taika told me.
When I've been doing videos about this. When people tell you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
Believe them. When they tell you exactly what they're doing, believe them. They're there. They're being straight up with you. They're being open. We're going to fucking fuck this up. We're going to take everything that you like and we're going to crush it. We're going to annihilate it because we don't want it like that. We want it this way now.
That's what they said. That's what they told me, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.